Hello, online pipe community. Ethan, Parsimonious Piper here. Been a couple of weeks. I've taken a break and done a bunch of stuff. It's time for a Parsimonious pipe, though. Today's pipe is a pipe by Lee with a lovely coral rustication, 3 7-point stars. In it, I'm smoking some Rever Plug, courtesy of Uncle Willie. Thank you, sir. That is this week's blend of the week. Now, before we dive quite into this pipe, which we will do in just a moment, where did I get this one? Well, I was at the Ohio Pipe Show in Columbus a week and a half ago. That's where I got this one. Mr. Tim West had a table just inside the door, and I looked down there, saw this. I never see pipes by Lee or Briar Lees or Gold Coasts at these shows, it seems, and yet here one was, and he only wanted $45 for this thing, and it is in beautiful, ready-to-smoke condition, as would be anything you would get from Mr. West. He is legendary. Before we talk any more about that show, let's take a closer look at this pipe. Looking in from the side, you can see that beautiful rough rustication, coral as some called it back then in the 40s and 50s. Stamping on this is outstanding, very sharp and clear. On the rim, you noticed just a little bit of charring on the back side of that rim, indicating that the previous smoker, very much like me, probably let this pipe dangle, and that edge of the rim just got a little bit more heat than the rest of it, but otherwise in very good condition. Here we have just a little better close-up view so that you can see what that coral rustication is all about. There's another smooth panel on the other side of the pipe where there's some more stamping, but this coral rustication just feels great in hand, and I think it looks nice too. Last, just to demonstrate how clean Tim's pipes come, this is the way I got it. For 45 bucks, folks, you cannot beat a pipe that is that ready to smoke. So the Columbus Pipe Show was a blast. I was thrilled to be able to pick up a pipe like that. As always, the highlight of the show was getting together and smoking with friends. Whether they were friends that I had met before or people that I had only met online, whether they're presenters or viewers. It was just an absolutely wonderful time getting to connect again with some old friends, exchanging things, tobaccos, pipes, pipe tampers, just a wonderful, wonderful time with those folks. I tell you, some of the guys really liked the show, and some weren't so thrilled with the show itself. I think it broke down like this. If you were looking for a pipe or certain accessories, you were going to be pretty happy because there were lots of pipes there, and a number of people with leather goods and stands and that sort of thing. If, however, you were hoping to find old tobaccos, out of production tobaccos, there wasn't nearly as much of that this time as there has been in the past. I've heard rumors about reasons for that. One of the reasons that I can confirm, Cornell and Deal wasn't there. Smoking Pipes always has pipes available, but from what I was hearing, the cost to be able to sell tobacco in the state of Ohio, it just would not be recouped in a single show every year. So if that's keeping people away with the tobacco sales, talk to your legal representatives, your legislators. They're the ones who control such things. But I really enjoyed the show. The venue that it was moved this year, the venue was fantastic. The hotel was absolutely lovely. From what I heard, the restaurant and bar service was fantastic, especially compared to last time. There were 3 outside tents instead of 1, and there was plenty of space and seating for us to enjoy a little shade because it did get pretty warm. Now, what have I been doing since then, you may ask? Well, I had taken Sean Ghost Cobb to the show. It was his very first pipe show, and he had a blast. But on the way back home, we just swung by his place in northern Pennsylvania and picked up his bulldog. Whew! He is a handful. And very, very affectionate, and he likes ears. Porter really is, he really is just a doll. We went exploring a little bit that Sunday afternoon and found a river lighthouse not far from where Sean lives. Take a peek at this. Then we made the all-day trek back down into North Carolina, where Sean stayed with me and my wife for a week with Porter and our two boxers here. Yeah, it's hard to believe they were actually sitting still long enough to get a picture because they were constantly wrestling around and being thrown back outside. When they came in, eventually they crashed like this. My wife was pretty game, so Friday, she loves Mount Airy, the home of Andy Griffith, and all of the Mayberry stuff that goes on there. So we took Sean up. He got to see the Andy Griffith Museum, get his picture taken with the statues. We got pork chop sandwich at Snappy's. Just all in all, had a great time. And then Saturday, we had our little meetup down at Abby's Cigar in Nightdale. And Mudge and Derek showed up. And we got to chat too with the owner and a couple of the other guests. It was a blast. And again, swapping backies, swapping lies, enjoying each other's company. It was a hoot. So that's where I've been. We are going to get back to our regularly scheduled program, like it or not. And I hope you like it. But if not, well, it's something you do like, enjoy this afternoon.